Welcome back to the show. My first guest tonight, he has appeared in probably every single Australian soap. All four of them. He's an actor and a very, very good guy. Please put your hands together for Gerry Sont, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Sit on down. Sit on down. I know you're a bit worried about coming on the show.
Oh, not really. I just want to let you know before we start, there's an ecumenical man inside of me. So.
Oh, well, did you see the episode when we had Thomas Keneally on? How many weeks ago was that now?
A few. Couple.
This might have been last week.
Yeah, could be. I haven't done the math.
No, thanks. Now,
what?
Again, I found out you were afraid of snakes.
Yeah, I am. I'm not afraid of many
because?
things. What? Oh, no, don't.
What?
Don't. What?
No, are you kidding me? What would I... We can't afford a snake.
That's right.
I could. Now, as I said, though, the soapies, right? You've done a few.
I've done my fair share.
What's your favourite one? You've got to have a favourite one.
What, to act in or watch?
Well, what's the difference? What's the difference between acting and it?
Well, I would never watch a soap on television. You have a choice, but if in Australia...
Oh, you did that. What's that thing?
What?
That dirty one that was on. Were you in that? You know, what's that? Was it?
Someone...
Chances.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you have to nude up in there? Because you get nude a lot, don't you?
You're a tyrant.
No, what?
You're a tyrant.
No, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, is it a lot of your acting stuff?
Yeah, I do in the nude. I'm actually learning to act now in French. Oh, yeah. And I said to the class the other night, it's harder to act in French than it is to act nude.
Yeah? Because do you know French?
I speak un peu, parce que tu parles français?
Oui, oui.
Okay, ça fait rien. Anyway.
That means I want to go to the toilet.
That's right, that's right.
Oui, oui. Or yes, yes.
Now, what an actor does, to answer your question, an actor, when the work isn't flowing and jobs get offered to you, like Michael Caine once said, someone said to him, why are you a successful actor? And in his autobiography, he said, I have never turned down a job.
Yeah.
Now, you can imagine in Australia where, you know, the AFI announces...
Because he has done a lot of shit too.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you're in an industry like Australia, which is a small island tucked away in the bottom of the world, and we make like 12 films a year, the opportunities for actors are very rare and far between. So an actor ends up saying, well, sure, I've studied in London, I've studied in New York, but I haven't worked as an actor for 2 years, and then someone offers you a gig. And yeah, you might have to get your gear off occasionally and show your backside, but a job's a job, and you really just want to act.
Did you not get a stunt bum? Didn't like the
a stunt bum?
No, well, don't you know?
Did Jeremy Sims get a stunt bum? I don't know. No, you don't. Unfortunately, you had to use your own.
Oh, okay, but all right. So back to the other soaps and the ones where you didn't have to take your clothes off.
Okay.
But you don't watch soaps. What was a good one to act in?
Well, the one I had a lot of fun in was, I guess, Home and Away, but not as originally as Brett Macklin. When I came back later as the older Brett Macklin, that was when I had more experience. It was easier going. The acting was easier. Plus, I had developed a style back then. When you're a young actor, you really don't know how to act. You turn up on set, and the directors say, "Do this, do that, do this, do that," and you're all at 6s and 7s. But when you finally develop a technique, right, and you've got your script, you say, I'd like to do this on this line, and I'd like to do this, and props, I'd like a clipboard and a briefcase for this scene, and they go props, and you get all the props that you need. So basically, you create your own performance, and I like that sense of control.
Right. So they must have a budget then to be able to get clipboards and...
Yeah, there is.
Like that,
there is on all shows and movies. And TVCs, it's unlimited. But on soaps, even then, they have a prop. They have a prop buyer for all soaps, and that prop buyer, their sole job is to
buy props.
Buy the props. Buy the props. Go out whatever props are specifically needed for that particular episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd like to do a soap. I think that would be. But you have to act different to me. You know, when the American ones. You know, when you see Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
That must be hard to act like that.
Well, that's a keen observation that you've made, but for people who don't know why it's harder to act on an American soap is they call it, if I talk to the camera, they call it sides.
Yeah.
So in other words, on an American soap, and people will know this, it's people just walk into a room and bang, we're on a medium close-up, bam, then we're on a close-up, and basically you can't do anything in the scene. In American soaps, they don't want you to...
I'd be sitting out here, wouldn't I? I'd be like this. You'd be talking to me, I'd be looking me up.
Yeah, and that's right, and I'd be trying to make contact with you, and no matter what I do, I can't get your attention and I can't touch you, and you just got to work that, and finally, when it's your turn to say a line, you will do what?
turn around.
That's right. And that's right. And then we'll have this kind of confrontation.
Yes. And then we pause at great lengths.
And then I'd go, Darren, I'm not happy with that. And I'd look over here, and it's now my turn to look away from camera.
But what if I'm not happy with that either?
Well, then you get this standoff thing happening. And then, you know, whatever, finally cut. But the fun thing, to get back to your original question, what was my original question? What's a good soap to do? A good show to do is when an actor gets to play. And how do we get to play? We get to create an activity in the actual scene.
Who are some of your inspirations in?
Actors-wise,
yeah. We'll start the acting thing, yeah.
Well, obviously, when I grew up, I was 16, and Mel Gibson had just graduated from NIDA.
Yeah.
So he was doing, at the time, Mad Max, but really Lethal Weapon 1. I really liked his character. But also, I'm sort of into action movies, so it's going to be Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
And...
Do you like Moonlighting? Remember Bruce Willis when he did
yes,
Moonlighting?
and when it was with Sybil Shepherd, not Sybil Shepherd?
Yeah. I read somewhere that that was his first big acting role, Moonlighting, and he didn't know what to do with his hands. So he had them in his pockets the whole time. If you watch Moonlighting, he walks around with his hands in his pockets. Yeah,
but it's funny you say that, Darren. You've got to be sure because...
Why?
Well, because they said that about Michael J. Fox in his show. What was his TV series, everyone?
Family Ties.
Family Ties, thank you. Because I got annoyed that Michael J. Fox was always putting his hands in his pockets. So you see, again, it annoyed you. What an actor does with his activity in his hands is the biggest challenge for an actor. Forget about delivering the lines or adjusting your accent or adjusting your physicality. You can do that, but what are you physically doing? So I got really annoyed at Family Ties and I stopped watching it. And especially when he was doing Back to the Future 1, 2, 3, and I thought every scene he's putting his hands in his pocket. It's like an actor that smokes in a scene. You go, come on, man. Or Robert Redford, chewing gum in every scene. You go, is that the limit of your creativity? But then when you read Michael J. Fox's autobiography, he was on set of Parkinson's and he was afraid that the audience would see his hand shaking. So he stuck his hand in his pocket because he didn't want to show his disability, and then you have a lot more compassion for that situation.
Yeah. Do you like doing theatre?
I love doing theatre. At 15, that's what I fell in love with. I didn't fall in love with being being a TV actor, which is so boring, and film, which again, the axiom for film acting is, on a film set,
go on,
hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
Right, so I can't stand that. I've got ADD, so I kind of want to get on there, get in and do it. And in theatre, it's live. You only get one chance to hit your lines, hit your mark, and hit your performance. If you've got to cry, you've got to cry. You don't get like 3, 4, 5, 7 takes, 9 takes. Oh, let's break for lunch, everyone, till the actor gets their shit together. You know, on stage, you got to do it and nail your performance every night.
Yeah, every night though. Did you like that whole thing of doing? You know, I couldn't imagine these guys that do Phantom of the Opera for 15 years.
Yeah, I know.
That'd I'd go nuts.
I did La Cage for a year, La Cage aux Folles, the musical.
Yeah.
And so that was 8 shows a week for a year. And I have to tell you, at the end of a year, I needed 6 months. That's when I went to New York after that. I thought, I've got enough. I can give it away for a moment and go back and study. Yeah.
You subsidised some of your stuff by corporate training, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you train corporate people to act?
You know, I know
or is it? No, I'm not. I'm saying, but I'm being If I was giving no.
Stop. If I was giving advice, that's right. If I meet any young actors today, anyone starting out as an actor, I say, become a corporate trainer. It's the one industry that is booming. It's going like that. And for people who don't know, corporate training is essentially, you go into large corporations or companies, and they all want to learn how to be more confident at delivering business presentations. So what do you think is the one key thing that everybody just out there generally in the business world suffers from when they have to stand up at work and deliver a presentation?
Nerves.
Correctamundo. And what are actors trained at acting school to get over?
Nerves.
Correctamundo.
Wow, 2 from 2.
Yeah, 2 from 2. So that's what you go in. You go in and basically, I tell them straight up front, Oscar Wilde once said, the hardest thing about acting is sincerity. Once you've learned how to fake that, you've got it made.
That's it.
And then I just teach them how to fake it. Fake that they're confident. Fake that they know what they're talking about, because the reality is, for anyone who's out in an audience watching someone either acting or, say, presenting, whether that person really is confident or whether they're simply acting that they're confident, the audience can't tell the difference.
That's right. that's a good thing, isn't it?
That's a good
No, because I've seen a lot of corporate presentations that you just go, man, they just bore the crap out of their staff, their customers, and everybody else. So you put a bit of pizzazz in there, and it's nice. Right, you gave me the quiz of 2 questions.
Oh, right. It's a revenge time. Yeah.
No, it's nothing bad. It's right up your alley.
Okay.
It's all to do with musicals.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you like the musical?
Yeah, I've done a few.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm going to say. I'm just going to throw a few out there, and then just name the musical or name or finish it.
May I call for audience support if I don't know the answer?
You can, but looking around, I'm not sure they're going to know. The front row there. I don't know how many musicals you've ever seen. Yeah. What? Grease? No, haven't even seen Grease. Yeah, you're in trouble, man. Don't go to the audience. All right. I'm going to Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair came from which show?
Wash that man right out of my hair. I'm going to wash that man right out of I don't. Hairspray?
No.
But, no, I haven't seen Hairspray, that's why. No. It's a classic, is it? Tell me.
South Pacific.
Oh, okay, we'll see.
No, it's okay.
Go theatre. Ask me something about Mamet or Ibsen or Chekhov or... Go on. Sorry, Darren. Sorry.
So I didn't have those ones prepared, but... Yeah, no.
Darren, can I tell you something?
An easy one.
Very important. That's something... I've just finished a Certificate 4 course, which is Certificate 4 is where you learn how to train the trainer. And they're no longer in life do they have yes or no or pass and fail, because that's not PC anymore. You have competent or not yet competent.
Right.
So I'm not yet competent.
No, that's fine. But
okay.
That's fine. I'll do one that you're competent with. What type of shop was the Little Shop of Horrors?
The Little Shop of Horrors was a flower shop.
Correct. You see.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
No worries. Okay.
Little shop of horrors, call the cops.
I don't know if we got rights to use the music.
Sorry.
Which city saw the premiere of Les Miserables?
That wouldn't be Les Miserables, would it? By any chance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say the premiere was perhaps in London?
No.
No, try New York.
No.
Okay, try Paris.
Yes, there you go. See, I thought because of the title you would know that one.
Okay.
Okay. Last one then.
Dream to Dream, and can I sing every song from that? No, every song. I can play every song from that on the piano though.
Can you? I can play one song on the piano.
What's that?
The theme from Cheers. I don't know why, but I can. Okay. Where was the fiddler in the musical's title?
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Sur, and I have my French instructor in the audience. Sur le toit. Toit, qu'est-ce que c'est roof en français? Toit, yeah. Sur le toit.
Yes.
On the roof.
Yes, correct. I knew that's what you said. On the roof. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you very much, Gerry, for coming in.
Right,
appreciate it. Please thank Gerry Sont. And after the break, we'll be having some music from Stone Parade.
Okay.